Hello everybody, this is Turgai and I'm here to talk to you about the Destiny vendor armor and gear for the week of May the 16th through the 23rd. Before we get started, let's take a peek at the weekly events in the Director. So this week, the weekly raid is the Wrath of the Machine with all challenges active. The Challenge of the Elders has catapult, melee kill bonus, and small arms. The Nightfall is epic, specialist, chaff, ironclad, and exposure. The heroic strikes are heroic, of course, solar burn, specialist, and fresh troops. The weekly story playlist is solar burn and brawler. And the weekly crucible is Mayhem Clash. No further ado, let's get into this. Shiro 4 at the Iron Temple has a Hunter Cloak and a Warlock Bond at 96%. In the tower, Zavala has some gauntlets. And these are 100% intellect strength, and they are sniper rifle loaders with para-muscle armature, which increases grenade throw distance. It's the same as fastball. And impact induction, which grenade energy on melee hits. Probably go with the fastball equivalent up top. He also has some mark. Moving on, Cade 6 has a mark at 96% and a helmet at 97%. That is a discipline strength helmet. And the perks on it are Ashes to Assets, Better Already, so and Heavy Lifting. So for PvE, this is decent because you'll be able to use Heavy Lifting and Better Already to get yourself some healing. And Heavy Kills will give you super energy. All right, moving on, Ikoro Ray has a few things. She has a ghost shell and a helmet at 97%. That is an intellect strength helmet with heavy lifting, I think it is. No, inverse shadow. That's nice. And innervation, grenade energy on orb pickup. She also has some chest armor. That's also intellect strength. This is 98%. This has auto rifle, sniper rifle, solar armor. Okay, moving on. Eris doesn't have anything. Varix has a couple items that we're going to talk about. He does have 4 total marks that are of interest. Nothing for the Warlock, but for the Hunter, he has the Kel's Cloak at 96%, and everything he has for the Titan is Tier 12 capable. We're going to cover the Kel's Mark, which is the blue one. That is Discipline Strength, 98%, with hand cannon and machine gun, and of course it's a Vanguard mark. And at 100%, we have the Devil's Mark. That is auto rifle and sniper with the Vanguard, and it's a 100% Discipline Strength roll. Okay, moving on, Lakshmi 2 in the tower. For the Warlock, has a 98% Warlock bond. That is auto rifle, sniper, crucible bond. That's intellect discipline 98%. She also has some hunter boots. These are intellect discipline 98% with fusion rifle and machine gun ammo and solar double down. Lastly, she has a ghost shell. That is an intellect discipline 96% shell. Arak Jalal at Dead Orbit has a Titan mark, the Endling mark at 96% intellect strength, and Hunter chest armor, intellect strength 100%, scout rifle and fusion rifle with void armor. New Monarchy this week has a couple of 96% items. It's a Titan mark, and I think it's a Hunter helmet. Yes, a Hunter helmet. Intellect strength, 96%, sorry. All right, moving on. Shax. Not a lot of spectacular stuff. He does have some Titan boots at 96%. Those are discipline strength. And he has a ghost shell at 98%. That's intellect discipline. He also has a helmet for the hunter, and that is 96%. All right, moving on to Tyra Karn at the Iron Temple. She doesn't have anything notable this week. This 332% item is the Memory of Fellwinter. This week's roll is a split intellect, discipline, strength. So despite the really large numbers, this is actually one of the weaker rolls and might stop you from hitting tier 12. So if you do like the Memory of Fellwinter, it's always safe to pick one up, but you want one that is pure discipline strength. All right, and lastly, we're going to come to the Speaker. The Speaker doesn't really have much of interest. There's a Warlock, the Harlequin Pendulum with 96%. There is the Defender's Mark at 96%, and the Sunsinger's Bond at 100%. That is Pulse Rifle, Machine Gun, Vanguard. And actually, that is going to do it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video helped some of you. As usual, you can find me in the usual places, on Twitch, on Twitter, and of course right here on YouTube. So look for my weapon video. Tomorrow I will be covering the Destiny 2 event. I'll have a quick little summary video of the Destiny 2 stuff later today. And until then, I will see you Starside Guardians.